Om Shanti. Can you hear me? I'm visible to everyone. My voice is clear. Just raise your thumb.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let's start the session. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, aligned, relax, and bring the alignment to your back, to your shoulder, and gently close your eyes. Now, observe your natural pure breath, how the breath going in and coming out. Now, take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale for the in 3 times along with the Shanti. Take a deep breath. Om. 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 Shanti. 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 Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Rub your palms. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile. Say Om Shanti. So welcome to the Ayurveda class. So in previous session, we discussed about the introduction of the Ayurveda and origin and history of the Ayurveda. Now today we're gonna learn about the aspect of the Ayurveda, like why we need to practice the Ayurveda. So in order to get the health, and we're also gonna talk about what we mean by the health, right? So I think everyone in this whole, this whole world, everybody looking for their health. That's why we take the supplements, we take many medicines. We are taking the, even sometimes we take the protein shake or these things. So most of the things we are doing just because to get their health. Though, in spite of that, doing everything, we are not a healthy being. So healthy and long life. In order to get the healthy and long life, we require follow and understanding the Ayurveda. That's why we need to practice all the 7,000, more than 7,000 rules and regulations which written in the Ayurveda. So understand one thing: the health, according to the WHO, they think physically, people, those who are physically and mentally fit, they're healthy people. But Ayurveda doesn't talk about this thing. Ayurveda talks about the holistic approach of the human being. Health is not only physically or mentally, but emotionally, then socially, and spiritual level. A person should be healthy. So these expect is which is negated by the WHO. Ayurveda is covering it. For example, a person who is very physical fit. In recent case, many the actors and actress, they are they're taking the best diet all the time. Nutrition dietitians are working for them, following all the schedule, perfect diet and everything. But they get the heart attack. They get some problems. They have the muscular body, but still they are having certain kind of diseases. Why? A person who is sick, socially sick, emotionally sick, spiritually sick, cannot remain the physically healthy. They look like having the muscles or a structure, a perfect structure. We constructed a beautiful structure, symmetric face or something like that. No, Ayurveda doesn't talk about it. You should have the muscles or these things or flat belly or something like that. No, a slim person can be healthy. A fat person also can be healthy. So you have to understand what actually the health means. Health means this holistic approach. A person who looks mentally healthy, who knows what to do, but emotionally sick, does not express his emotion publicly, especially with the men. Many men get the heart attack. They look very healthy, very strong. But society, because of the pre-exist notion of the society, they are not allowed to express their feeling. You cannot see the men easily get tears. And when they get tears, you're shocked. Or something very difficult happened. Something big, big pain they are going through. That's why they are crying. So emotional level, if you're suppressing, it's come to naturally on the psychological level, and later on it's come to the physical level. Your organs would be affected by these things. Then spiritual level, a person who is very rigid, very religious, um, even the modern scientists today, in Harvard and Cambridge, they did the research over the one thing. The mental issues are more developed in the religious person, rather being developing into the normal common man. A person who is religious, daily doing worship of the God, because he is rigid. My God is so good, and he's disrespecting the other gods. Rigidity, stick to one thing. They develop the split personality disorder or any mini deformities. And they start developing they develop the hate towards the other religion. It means what? It's gonna affect the society, isn't it? That's why the terrorist attack is happening. So spiritually not healthy. Are you getting it? Spiritually not healthy. He's rigid. He's developing more hatred, more frustration towards the rest of the generation because he's the believer of something and he's doing the right thing, so rest of the people are doing the wrong thing, and then you start having the anger towards them. And this is the sickness. Anger is a sickness. Frustration is a sickness. Like all the veganism, vegetarianism, all these people, you are vegan, that's okay. But you start hating the people who are vegetarian or non-vegetarian. It doesn't mean you're not healthy. That vegan following the diet of the veganism cannot make you healthy because he's sick. He's affecting the society. His notion, his belief is affecting the rest of the society. So a healthy person means peaceful state, a peaceful state of the mind, peaceful state of the body, balance in the approach. Whatever you're believing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can believe whatever you want, but for that, you should not be hating the other rest of the world. So Ayurveda talks about now everybody is sick. See around you, socially sick. A doctor who is very, well established, who know how to, what kind of medicine should be given to the particular person to get the healthy, to relieve the pain and so many things. He knows everything, but start selling the organs, kidney, liver. There's many doctors. Doctor considered to be a god, isn't it? Doctor considered to be a god. But because of the mentality, the sick mentality, he's affecting the rest of the society. He's emotionally affected. He's not having the sensitivity. He's not sensitive towards the other human beings. So what do you say? That person is healthy? Do you think? He's mentally and physically healthy. He looks like healthy. He's a doctor. He knows everything. He's physician. But is he healthy? No, he's not healthy. So health is overall your personality, your persona, your character, which bring the harmony to within yourself and to the rest of the world. Then a person considered to be healthy. So Ayurveda, spirituality, and the yoga explain about the health in broader way. That health means this holistic development of the human being, the character development. A person who is spiritually rigid is also sick. The religious boundaries creating more chaos than any other things because they all are sick. So everybody is looking for the help, but you're not getting it because you're not focusing. So if you correct your spiritual health, rest of the health automatically is gonna correct. You're spiritually healthy. You're following your beliefs, that's okay. But you are not developing hatred towards the rest of the world. It means your path is good. Whatever path you are opting in. If it does not develop the love and compassion to the rest of the world, it means you are on the wrong path. You are not having the right belief. If your path, no matter whatever path, if developing more compassion, love, empathy towards the rest of the world, it means your path is right. then spiritually healthy automatically become socially healthy, emotionally strong, and psychological way, physical level, automatically be strong. If one thing is disturbed, rest of the things gonna disturb. Even physically, if you are weak, you cannot go talk about the spiritual health at all. You cannot enjoy anything. So health, if this one thing is disturbed, rest of the things disturbed. One thing is corrected, rest of the thing is corrected. If you corrected the higher thing, the spiritual health, if you correct it, rest of the thing automatically corrected. So give the energy to in the right direction. Don't become rigid orthodox. Ayurveda talks about embracing the natural law, which I talked about it. The natural law, the law which governing this whole cosmos, that nature you have to embrace it. Which governing you, that nature you have to govern. Except you have to embrace that law. If you're disconnected with that law, you are bringing the, you are killing the harmony of the nature. And by you are killing the harmony of the nature, you're killing yourself gradually. What do you think? People are become so destructive. They are throwing the garbage here. They are using the plastic, using so much pollutants in the air, smoking, drinking. What do you think? Even the big businessmen who are just thinking about the money, what do you think? They are not affected. They also affected. Their family also gonna affected. Everybody, and the biggest example of today, this pandemic is affected by mostly the rich people, less the poor people. Poor people also affected, but this pandemic, the pandemic never distinguish between the rich or the poor. No matter whatever you are, you set the disharmony in the nature, then it will come back to you. No matter what you did, everybody gonna affected by that thing. So you have to set the harmony and fill that gap between you and the nature. This is the only one solution. Ayurveda talks about this. This is the solution to have the health, the ultimate, the idealistic, the healthy body, healthy mind, emotionally strong, physically strong, and spiritually strong, socially strong. So this is the health. I hope the meaning is clear to you. Now come to that why we looking for the health. The health definition now why we looking for the health. What we're gonna do with the health. Okay, maybe you did the tapasya, you did the little bit practice the yoga and God become happy, and ask you in the return what you want, and you asked, okay, I would want my health. Okay, good. So you get the health. We all want healthy life, isn't it? Maybe not long life. Ayurveda give you the healthy and long life. So Swami Vagbhirji beautifully explained in the very first chapter that long and healthy life, the purpose of the long and healthy life, how you will get the coming session, I'll explain you slowly and gradually. But what you gonna do with this long and healthy life first? Yeah, Rekha, if I'll give you the blessing, what is your desire? What you gonna do with your long and healthy life? Maybe I'm giving you a blessing. So yes, tell Rekha, share what you gonna do with the long and healthy
Service others and make myself happy and peaceful.
life.
And lots of money as
easy.
well with the health.
Yeah, now this is the true way. Otherwise, you give the very particular strict answer service for everybody. But I want to do go for the tracking. Okay, Magda, what you want to, what you gonna do with long and healthy life?
I think also service other service whom I love, and also have a happy life myself. Yeah.
Oh, good, good, good. Lovely. Everybody is here. This is Mother Teresa, huh? Lovely. So good, so good. So, if you have that intention to do the service of uh, other people, I what I gonna do? I want to work on the waste management thing. I'm looking for that because this is the biggest, I think, crisis the whole world is facing, and because of that,
What
global warming
management?
is
Global
waste
warming.
management. Yeah,
Okay.
waste management. Like we cannot, perish. We cannot, what we call this waste management is so much bringing the chaos in every city, in even in the village. So waste management, like how to, zero waste when technology starts, developing and get this idea about it that they start producing the zero waste. Everything you are utilizing, it's adding more waste to the nature, and it is the biggest burden because we have the limited space, right? Where we gonna throw, and we are throwing more and more. So on my level, I'm working little bit, but yes, it's required the collective consciousness and required the biggest. Everyone should follow and think about it. That how what they're gonna do with the packets. You buy the packets. So I stop using the packets. Um, I minimize it. Actually, when I need more, when like I'm gonna die, then I'm gonna buy this. I don't get any option. And if I get the packets, I try to reutilize it in different way. Try to multiple times I have to use it for keeping throwing something into that. And for my pads even, I stopped using the plastic pads, sanitary pads. I start using the biodegradable pads and tissue paper I'm using for my periods. So even biodegradable pads required much time to convert into the degrade completely. So tissue paper is easily degradable. So for my um, when I'm having the uh, flow less, that time I use the tissue paper because it can be easily degradable, right? It can be easily thrown out. Yeah, it's a little bit discomfort, but I'll manage with these things. And I'm working in that way. I think everybody should work in this way. So I'm doing it. So if I get the long and healthy life, this is one thing. And second is travel across the world and do the Vipassana each and every center. That is my dream. So this is two things I have to work on. So I gonna do these things. So
I thought about, like, this zero waste and things, but in this Western countries, like, the amount of plastic you get with every single food, it's beyond your limit. Like, you can't do much about it. So horrible and
yes.
terrible.
So few things if you want me, I share you. Like I stop using the toothpaste. I use the mustard oil instead of that. So mustard oil you can get, and toothpaste is like 100. There's more than 100 chemicals used in your toothpaste. Do you know this thing? Which is fluoride is basically which coming from the aluminum. It's very toxin for your body. So I start using do the oil pulling more and using the mustard oil for my cleaning my teeth. Using the bamboo brush instead of using the plastic brush. But yes, uh, what's gonna happen when things are not stopped? So on your you can minimize it. Okay, try to buy the things which is openly available. Go to the market and open things which available, buy more rather being buying them from the packet. That you can do. But if you don't have option, then go for it. I'm saying minimize it, okay? I know it's completely to avoid. For that, you have to grow your own vegetables.
I
Get
am
your own
growing my
cow, get your
vegetables.
good, good, good. Because that's
Yeah, but the
wonderful. Deep.
fashion is a huge problem. Fashion, changing your
Yeah,
clothes every day with a beautiful one that's piling up and nobody knows what to
yeah,
do about it.
yes, yes, yes. I understand these things because I've gone through that also. So, I born and brought up in Delhi, and the Delhi girls, city girls like that. But now when I become conscious, I awaken. जब जाग गई, when I'm awakened, I stop buying the clothes, and I try to recycle the clothes. Like I'm taking the clothes of my sisters, giving my clothes to them. We recycle like that. So it's become you change your clothes also, and I try to use like my clothes until unless it's not tear apart completely. Even I sew them back to back. So I'm not throwing them. And especially in India, we don't throw the clothes, we always recycle them. But instead of wasting so much money buying the new clothes or branded clothes, you can find the way. Ultimately, people gonna love you the way you are. They're not gonna see you how you dress up and everything. Believe me, it's happened. It's happened with me. People love me the way I am, and they are not just loving me because I'm dressed up like that or I'm having certain kind of things or makeup or something like that. But this is the toxin which you are giving to yourself and giving to the nature. So many articles are available. You can minimize the things around you. Use the cotton-based things, natural colors. These things you can go for it. And yes, uh, ultimately, clothes doesn't add the one thing because it's the completely European concept. If you're working in the corporate, but yes, always you can bring the change. You can set up the fashion, you can be the role model. So you can set the fashion that recycling the clothes or using the, people are wearing the tearing jeans, तो फटे कपड़ों का भी fashion है, so you can bring that fashion also using the old clothes, and you can set up it. It's just a belief which you are following it, and you can, if you're very much confident about it, anything, whatever you're doing it, I think people around you start following it. Instead of they are criticizing, they accept you the way you are doing, because I've seen the horrible fashion and people loving those things. So we can do far better than them, I think so. Because I've seen so many things, weird things. So we can do much better than that things. Yes, Magda, you want to say anything?
Yes, especially when you have, when you have small children at home or you have children at all, you can do a change with them because you can, teach them something, yeah? Like, for example,
Mm,
recycling, yeah, very
mm,
simple thing. Even though you don't really know, you're not sure what happens with with the whole process afterwards, but at least you are,
mm,
at home, you are giving them example, yeah? So, for example, I recycle
mm,
a lot of things, and I
mm.
try to, put awareness into my children, which are grown-ups now. So I hope they are following, the same in their life. Yeah.
Yes, very good, Magda. So it's very lovely that you're putting your initiative and whatever way you can go for it. And like I feel like the period, the menstruation cycle was the biggest burden on the females, because we are adding lots of, and especially the diaper, the kids diaper, and these things are, never gonna disposed, completely by the nature, right? So these are the things are biggest burden on us. So take the responsibility, and at least these things, if you can gonna change individually, I think so many things you can sort it out. So I started utilizing in this way. You can find the many ways. There's many things going on, and you can do the research, and maybe you come up with the new things and please share with me also, so I can do those things also. I'm
Why can't we make a
searching.
group and find some things? I'm really interested. Magda is really interested. You are really interested. We can do something.
Okay,
We'll speak about
okay,
it.
of course. Of course, of course. So we can make the group and where we can do these things. That's a good idea. And I think there is a group on the Facebook. I'll share you the link on the that where you can add yourself and you can get the idea about it, how what the way you can do. But I think the best option minimize your needs. Okay, minimize your needs. If you minimize your needs, half of the problem sorted out. Okay, you start living the natural way and try to connect yourself. Like I stop using the soap, I stop using the body lotion, I stop using the paste, I stop using the face wash. I'm utilizing the very natural ingredients which is available for my eating. So I'm just applying the sometimes the gram flour, the milk on my face or something, just splash of water I'm applying on my face. Washing my hair with the flour, the gram flour, and the turmeric. These things I'm utilizing, and it's working. It's really working. And even sometimes I just use water and rubbing my skin with the piece of cotton piece cloth, and then all the dead skin is coming out. You don't require the soap and shampoo and so many things. These are the very chemical things which even killing your body cells, and also it's gonna you're draining these things into the sea, into the ocean, and into the river. So because everything is remain on the earth, there's no way to there's no way that earth is take throwing these things in the space or somewhere. Everything, all the garbage is on the earth. Whatever daily you are using and producing, okay, it's ending up in landfill or it's going in the river and ocean. It's come back to you. It's coming back to your kids, your baby. You live many. You basically parents are living their whole life for their babies. Now imagine you are giving them what kind of future. So these small changes you can do in your lifestyle. So if any question and queries you want me answered, you can ask me in tomorrow class. So don't worry about it. But yes, come to the again topic. So health is also this. You can get the healthy, long and life, long and healthy life when you're connected with the nature and you're not become destructive. If you're destructive, it you're destructive to the nature, you're destructive to yourself. And it's you're gonna repay. This is a cycle. We have to come to the earth and we have to suffer it. You not your baby gonna suffer it. And imagine you want the maybe parents doesn't think about their health, but they want complete health for their babies. But in spite of giving them health, you're giving the toxin atmosphere, toxin, you know, water, altered water, contaminated, polluted air. These things you're giving just because of your habit. So change your habit. That's you can do about it. Now, so this is the question you have to answer. For even you can write it down the um, assignment on that. That what you're gonna do with the long and healthy life, how you're gonna utilize your life. So 100 words you can gonna write about it, and what you can do about it. Okay, so you can write it down your wishes also. If you have any wishes you want to
Is it
push
going
it.
to get granted?
Maybe you never know. If I get the power like that, maybe I'll grind. You never know. Nature gonna listen and that gonna fulfill
Definitely.
through me. Yeah, through me. So I become maybe the channel or mediator between you and the nature. So yes, come to the this thing. Tomorrow I'll gonna answer what Swami Vagbharji explain about what is the purpose of the human being. Why, what they gonna do with the long and healthy life. There's a four purpose. Tomorrow we're gonna discuss about in the detail, and you come to know that what are you with. talks about for the human being, what they can do with the long and healthy life. Okay, so from today, this much. Now we're gonna end the session. I hope this much is clear to everyone. Any doubts you have about the health and definition of the health?
No, no. We could maybe, like, we could maybe find some products which will help to replace this plastic, and we could find some solutions. That's really interesting. I
Yes,
came up with somebody else who was doing this. Is really interested in environmental things as well. Somebody else. So she's always like
exactly.
you, like, giving lots of solutions, and want to do research on it, and like that. It's very, it is a huge topic at the moment.
Exactly. It's a very huge topic and we don't have much time, less time. But yes, meanwhile, I'll give you the solution. I've just given you, if you pay, if you heard it, just use the product, whatever you are eating it, apply on your body. That is a suitable thing. So for sunscreen, you can use the coconut oil. This is the best which I'm using it, coconut oil, gulab gel, you can utilize it the basin. These are the Indian names, but rose water, English name, gram flour, rice flour, you can use for your bathing, and even for washing your hair, you can utilize these things. But yes, sometimes you feel like these are coming on your, clothes. But once it's dry, you can just shake your hair, it's come out. Okay, if something is remaining in your hair, that's okay, totally fine. This much we can adjust little bit. So whatever you're eating, you can utilize for cleaning your body as well. This is the simple way to cut out everything. So even if I'm traveling, I get the plenty of things in my hands, so I always take the turmeric with me and ground flour with me, and using for my washing my whole body or for my face, or even if I don't get anything, I just wash myself with the water. That's it. And sometimes I use soap if I'm too dirty. Then that time I use the Ayurvedic soap. Brand is Patanjali. Mumtani Mitti, if you heard about it, Mumtani Mitti is very
Yeah,
natural mud.
whatever you're saying is
Yeah,
very
very.
powerful things. Whatever you think is what more powerful than any of the chemicals you can buy.
Yes, exactly. And it's very cheap, and it's you can carry it and you get everywhere. These things, whatever you're eating, these things available everywhere. It's not like, okay, this kind of brand I have to buy, or this I cannot buy. And it's suitable for everyone, no matter what kind of skin type you are having. And believe me, your skin's, getting the food, it's absorbing those chemicals. So cut off these things, find your own way to, maybe you have your own flour, your rice, make the paste, make the powder, you can carry in the, your box. All the flour can be used for the cleaning your body. Turmeric is very good for cleaning your body and your face and your hair also, but not too much turmeric pinch, otherwise your face would be become yellow. So pinch of the turmeric, antibacterial, antifungal, so many, benefit of these things you can utilize. And so you get healthy skin, shiny skin, and eventually you're gonna be physically at least healthy. So, and even you come up with your own ideas also. So this is all about. Let's end the class here with the one-time Om and meet in tomorrow or meditation class. Okay, come into the sitting posture. Keep your back straight, neck straight. Gently close your eyes and take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale for the Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join your both palms, grab your palm, place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm, gently open up your eyes with a deep smile. Shanti. So bye bye guys. Bless you and meet you at meditation class. Take care yourself.
Bye. See you later.
Thank you. Bye bye.